It was a nightmare for me. It was a nightmare for my family.
I felt kidnapped.
Local patients alleging their rights were violated when they were locked up against their will inside psychiatric hospitals. Dozens have contacted the 7 investigators saying they were unnecessarily hospitalized for days and weeks at a time.
Even though it's 2025, we still have incidences in both public and private psychiatric hospitals where people are not always treated really well.
I'm trying to just get answers for patients.
State Senator Michael Weber is one of several lawmakers now sponsoring legislation that's trying to add oversight to the mental health system.
Through your reporting, other reporting, we have seen that this is a real problem. And so the guardians, the parents, the patients, they all need to know what their rights are as they enter that facility.
2 bills introduced in both the Michigan Senate and the House will help all psychiatric patients know their rights. Under the current law, hospitals are only required to give patients who are involuntarily hospitalized a written copy of their rights. One of the bills would make that mandatory for patients who are hospitalized voluntarily, and that includes this intent to terminate treatment form, something many patients say they are never told about.
They're still not able to leave on their free will. They are capped there as long as their insurance is going to pay, and it's up to the psychiatrist. So we need to stop this mental abuse.
We do not want barriers to people seeking this very important care at these crisis moments. And it is a barrier to have confusion about your rights, to think that you might be held without knowing why.
The other bill would add mental health advocates from 3 outside agencies, including Disability Rights Michigan and the Mental Health Association of Michigan, to a key oversight committee in the state's Office of Recipient Rights.
The Office of Recipient Rights is tasked with investigating psychiatric patient treatment complaints. However, I have been made aware of serious concerns with the office's response to these complaints.
Mr. Chair, you have 15 yeas, 0 nays, 0 pass. The motion prevails.
House Bill 4219 is reported with recommendation.
Today, both bills were voted out of committee, which is giving many patients hope.
How badly do you want the system to change?
Very badly. It needs to.
Those bills now move on to the House for a full vote. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the progress. And this, Glenda, is that form we were talking about, this intent to terminate mental health treatment, a basic form. So many patients contact me all the time saying they were never told about this form. If you're a formal voluntary patient, sounds like you can walk out of the hospital, but you can't. You have to have the psychiatrist's approval. And if you're not told that you need this form to get out, you could be in there for days and weeks, and people have lost their jobs. They've had all kinds of consequences. So a simple change to help them know their rights to get out if they're able to and if they're well enough.
Wow, and such incredible work that you have done, Heather, and the investigators. You were just saying, if it can happen to them, it can happen to anyone.
Anybody.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.